and you waited for me, just for me. Oh. Hi guys, Kutemwa here, and today we're playing You Waited by Travis Greene. Disclaimer, I play by sound, so it's probably not the way it's originally played, but it sounds good to me. So we're in the key of G, and in case you haven't heard the original song, I'll link it up there and at the end of this video. But as always, in a tutorial, for me, we're going to start with the chords, then we talk about the chord progression, then we talk about the strumming. And the goal is for you to not have to think about what you're doing while you play, and that comes the more you play and the more you practice. Your muscle memory is so powerful. And yeah, it's important to be able to worship even as you play your instrument. So practice until it just becomes second nature, and you don't have to think about what you're doing. So yeah, chords. In case you're not familiar or confident in these chords, feel free to pause and play the video as much as you need to so that you can be good with the chords. So we're playing in the key of G. So we have G, then we have C, then we have D, then we have E minor. Then the variation of these chords is where you hold the bottom two constantly, and then the top remains the same. So for G, that would be our G, then that would be our C, then that would be our E minor, and that would be our D. And it gives a really good variation. I'll describe when I use them when I'm playing the song. So initially for the intro, I use open chords. So we're going to go to the progression, and it follows the same pattern. So once you get it down, you should be good, right? So for the verse, it starts in C to G to D, then it stays on D. So you have four chords per line, and the only one that changes is the last chord, right? So we said the first line is C, G, D, D. Then the next line is C, G, D, G. So we just went back to G. And then the next line will be the same as the first. G, D, D. Yes. So if we're singing through it, it would be you came out of your way. You sat down to speak to me. What amazing grace. Stay there. That you've shown so patiently. Then the chorus starts in G, so it goes G twice, E minor twice, then to C, then to G, then to D, then back to G. So I would go, and you, E minor, waited for me, just for me. Oh. And I was using those chords with the last two being held for the chorus to give a different feel to the chorus. Yes, but we'll talk about the picking at the end of the video. Okay, and then for the bridge, the progression is very similar to the verse, except that the fourth chord is E minor. So it would go, where would I be if you left me, God? Where would I be if you left me, God? Just goes again. Okay, so picking pattern. So I think it's better seen than explained, so I'll just zoom in and show you what I'm doing on this side. But like I said, once you get the chord progression down, then you can focus on getting this part down. And we're mainly using the 3 bottom strings, and then we'll be varying the string that we pick at the top based on the chord that we're holding, right? So whenever we are holding G, we're going to play the top and the bottom 3, so the top string and the bottom 3. Whenever we're holding C, we're going to hold the second string and the bottom 3. Then for D, we're going to hold the third string and the bottom 3. And then for E minor, that would be the second string as well, just like C, and the bottom 3. Okay, so if we're playing G, it will be, if we're playing the verse, so we start with C. So all I'm doing is starting from whatever top string, so for C is the second, then I go to the 5th, then to the 4th, then to the 6th, and then back to the 4th and 6th. Like I said, it's just easier seen than explained. Okay, so I'm going to play through it slowly. Alright, so you came out of your way. Sorry. You sat down to speak to me. What amazing grace you've shown, so patiently. And once you get the bottom part down, then all you need to do is just keep practicing and it's going to sink. It took me so long to be able to do that and sing at the same time. So be patient and keep trying. Or maybe you'll get it in a second. I don't know. People are different. But yes. And then, yeah. So I said for when I went to the chorus, I was using these chords with the bottom two, but everything stayed the same. So it would be, and you. So I started just to give it more of a higher feel. I don't know what else to call it. You would strum maybe like the top three, but you're still doing the same thing at the bottom. So essentially what's important is the bottom part. So it would be you waited for me, just for me. Oh. Then verse, same as the first. For the bridge, I started with the same pattern of picking. So I go, where would I be if you left me, God? Where would I be if you left me, God? Then this is where I started strumming. So I go, where would I be? Sorry. If you left me, God, where would I be? If you left me, God. It's very much just how I feel, but I'm going down, then up, 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 down, then up. Then, yeah, anyway, I'm sure you can hear what I'm doing. So it's just based on how I feel and also trying to stay on beat and just going like that. And I kept that as well when I went to the you waited, you waited. So progression changes a little bit. It starts going to G to you see where G, yeah, E minor, where D, yeah, you waited. So yeah, I hope this helps. If you want to play along with how I played, feel free to follow along with the video and let me know if you want me to make any more tutorials or if you have any more clarifying questions. I'd be happy to make another video. But thanks for watching and feel free to share this video with someone you think would also want to know how to play You Waited. Bye.